Misconceptions in solving quadratic inequalities. One of the very common misconceptions in solving an inequalities is students tend to carry forward the way to solve an equation to solve an inequality. For example, solving x squared equal to 1. We can solve this question by starting with square root both sides. Square root both sides. By square root x squared we obtain x. By square root 1 we obtain plus minus 1. Students tend to carry forward the square root both sides method in solving an inequalities. For example, when students solve x squared less than 1, they tend to carry forward the square root both sides method. Then they write x less than plus minus 1, which is a mistake. This is the mistake. Why this is a mistake? Because a number cannot less than a positive number and less than a negative number at the same time. For instance, 0 less than 1. This is a true statement. It's a true statement. But 0 less than negative 1 is a false statement. Thus, it has no meaning. If we write 0 less equal plus minus 1 at the same time, it's meaningless. Look at the following solution. Can you identify any mistake occur in this solution? Let us name this one as line 1, this line 2, line 3. Where is the mistake occur? In line 1, or line 2, or line 3? Look at line 2. Obviously, the students carry forward the square root both sides method to solve these problems, which is the mistake. How to correct this mistake? In order to square root both sides, actually we can starting with subtract both sides with 1. So that x squared minus 1 we obtain x squared minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, so right hand side we get 0. Then we can continue with factorize x squared minus 1. Factorize. We obtain two factors, that is x minus 1 and x plus 1. We can visualize this solution by sketching a quadratic curve in U shape, passes through the x-intercept -1 and 1. The upper part of the graph is the part where greater than 0. The lower part is the part where it's less than 0. Since we want to solve less equals 0, thus the part of the graph where less than 0 is from -1 to 1. Thus, those values of x that satisfies this x are those values of x between -1 and 1.